In this video, I want to take you through the three pinning positions in Jiu-Jitsu that we'll go through in the 5 lessons in the 101. Also the guard position as well. The original point scoring system was actually designed based on kind of with strikes involved or self-defense. So you're kind of keeping yourself safe by dominating position and also avoiding strikes as well. So if we're standing up in a sporting context, we'll get 2 points for a takedown because we'll be on top and dominating the position. So for an example, one of the takedowns you'll learn in the curriculum is a double leg takedown. So now I'll end up on top. The other position is the guard position. Now the guard position is kind of like a neutral position. So it's still good for Andy because he's got his legs to protect him. That's why it's called the guard. My idea is I want to pass from this position. Right? So if I break his legs here, and then I'm going to have to try to get round these legs to side control. When I get round these legs to side control, in Jiu-Jitsu, they'll give you 3 points for this. Now, you only get 3 points, whereas when I go to mount, I get 4 points. Now, the idea is that if I'm in side control, it's very hard for me to do any damage to Andy here. So it's very hard for me to punch him from here, okay? And if I do, it leaves a lot of space for him to get his guard back, okay? But if I go to mount, which is another thing you'll learn how to do, this position, it makes it so dominant here, you get 4 points. So 4 points here, I can start punching and striking. I can also dominate the position to get submissions. And the other position is back control. So if Andy turns over and for somehow I get his back here, this is a great position too. Even though I can strike from here, there's not much power, but he can't see me, okay? So we get 4 points for that as well. So each position for the guard, let's go back to those positions. So you've got your guard. Andy's job on bottom would be to sweep me. So, boom, bang. Okay, so he gets a sweep for that. So that's 2 points for a sweep. If we go back, like I said, I get 3 points if I pass his guard. But Andy can also submit me from here too. And this is why the guard is so important. So triangle maybe, boom, bang, beautiful, okay? So he can submit me from side control. Like I said, Andy's job is to hip escape out, get his guard back. Another thing he can do is he can do a reversal here as well. So he can grab my shoulder maybe and do like roll me over, Andy. This could be common, okay? And now he's on top. No points for reversals, okay? Because I was in a dominant position now, Andy's in a better position than what he was. He doesn't get any points for that, okay? As opposed to the guard, okay, where you get a sweep. In mount, 2 things Andy can do. He can get a reversal, okay, or he can get his guard back. So like I said, reversal, no points, but he can get his guard back as well. So he might grab my arm here, and he'll do a trap and roll. He's trapped my arm, he rolls over, boom, okay. The other one he can do is he'll do a knee to elbow, so he'll get his guard back. Okay, so now he's back into that neutral position where I'm not dominating. The back control, from here, this is the other pinning position. So 3 pinning positions, mount, side control and back. Is that if Andy for somehow turns into me, here, okay, it's actually kind of a reversal because now he's back into that neutral position and he's not in guard and he's on top, okay, but of course no points. The other thing Andy can do is sometimes he can start to put his shoulders on the mat and he can start to escape, and even though I go to mount, and even though mount is still a really good position, it's better than the back, okay, so the back's probably the best position. One position that we haven't talked about, which we don't go through in the 101, is the knee ride position. So this is the knee ride position here, and it's worth 2 points. Not a super dominant controlling position, but very good for striking and looking for submissions.